Hey, good morning everybody. I just wanted to bring you some holiday cheer on a Saturday morning. So one of my favorite things to do around the holidays is to make the house smell good, some cinnamon and apples baking in the oven. So I want to show you this quick recipe with butternut squash and apples. And very simple, take you 5 minutes to put together, and then it'll need to cook in the oven for 35-40 minutes just until everything's soft. So just get a pre-cut bag or box of butternut squash already chopped up, so you don't have to do anything with that. We're going to toss in a couple Granny Smith apples chopped up, and you can see that I actually didn't even peel them. I like the skins left on, but if you prefer them peeled, that's certainly your call. Throw those in the same bowl. Take some chopped walnuts, sprinkle them in as well. If you prefer a different type of nut, that's certainly fine, whatever you like. And then we're going to put a sprinkle of some cinnamon in. All depends on everybody's personal taste. My family likes a lot of cinnamon, so we're going to put a decent amount in there. And then finally, we're going to take about a teaspoon of salt and sprinkle over the top of it as well, just to bring out the flavors, give it a little bit of that sweet and savory taste as well. And then the last thing that I'm going to add in, very simply, is some melted coconut oil. Any of you that use coconut oil at home know that it's actually solid at a room temperature of 75 degrees or below. And so what we're doing here is just melting it so that we can keep it, get it to coat everything. So I'm pouring it in here into the bowl, and then we're just going to take some forks here and toss everything together. And then once we do that, we're simply going to put it into a greased pan and bake it at 400 degrees for start with half an hour. It really depends on how large the chunks are that you've cut or that you purchased of the butternut squash, but you want to cook it until it's soft. Also, when you cook it, you want to start out with it covered for about the first half an hour to get everything nice and soft and to keep the moisture in. And then if you want to, you can uncover it for the last 5 minutes or so. I would recommend that you grease the pan because some of the sugars in here might stick to the bottom of the pan. So I just poured a little bit of grapeseed oil into the bottom of my glass pan, and then I spread it around with a paper towel. That's how I prefer to use the grease, to grease the pan instead of using one of those spray aerosol cans. I don't really like to use those unless I don't have any other choice. So here we go. You can see everything's all mixed up. And then simply, we're going to take it here and dump everything into this glass pan, as you'll see. And don't worry if your pan's kind of overflowing here. Mine will be as well. When you cover it up, it's gonna really cook down in. You can see the coconut oil is actually starting to harden here in the bottom of the bowl because the butternut squash and the apples were cold. So get those out and then just kind of spread it around in the pan. Make sure that it's all even in there. A few that ran away here. And that's it, guys. So all I'm going to do now is cover it up and put it in the oven for about 30 to 45 minutes until everything's soft. And you'll have yourself a great side dish, or even you can use it as a dessert for the holiday season. So hope you enjoy. Have a great Saturday.